U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asian Affairs Nisha Biswal and the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights and Labour Tom Malinowski, who are currently on an official visit in Sri Lanka, toured the Eastern Province today.
U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Nisha Biswal and her delegation first visited the Koneshwaram Kovil in Trincomalee. She was welcomed by Governor of the Eastern Province, Austin Fernando. Nisha Biswal was accompanied by U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Democracy, Human Rights and Labour Tom Malinowski and Short-Haired Affairs of the U.S. Embassy in Sri Lanka, Robert Hilton. The delegation thereafter took part in a special puja. Following their visit to the Koneshwaram Kovil, the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State and her delegation attended a luncheon at Governor Austin Fernando's official residence, which was followed by a cordial discussion. Later in the afternoon, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State Nisha Biswal arrived at the Eastern Province Provincial Council, where she was received by Chief Minister Hafiz Nazir Ahmed. Thereafter, she held a discussion with members of the Eastern Provincial Council. However, the media were not allowed to cover the discussion. Subsequent to the meeting, a media briefing was convened by Chief Minister Hafiz Nazir Ahmed to elaborate on the discussion that was held.
We have emphasized that the 13th Amendment fully implemented as soon as possible, and that you don't need any discussion to do that. And apart from that, if there is any constitutional reforms coming, that has to be done without any further delay. And when it comes to devolving power, there was always a delay in tactics adopted. So he emphasized that delay in tactics should not be there if there is a genuine process to take place, and the peace what we have achieved so far to sustain this devolving power is important and essential.
The Chief Minister also responded to questions raised by journalists as to why meetings with the U.S. Assistant Secretary of State were restricted to the media.
We did not have any secret discussions. We all represented all parties, all political party leaders and our ministers from TNA, UNP, UPFA and Muslim Congress, all were there. We just discussed very openly. There was nothing secret.